DZMJ. Right now we are here on the DOST ITDI Innovation Conference or ICON with the theme Unlocking Possibility through STI. Today here, December 1, 2022 at Acacia Hotel, Manila.
Here we will celebrate the DOST ITDI's initiatives on science, technology, and innovation with the theme Unlocking Possibilities through STI. Let me discuss first what is innovation. So innovation is a new idea, a method, a device, or novel product introducing something new. We begin with an idea, use that idea to address and develop what the intended market needs and add value to the product or process. And why do we need to innovate? Of course, we need change. We innovate to change things for the better and make them smarter and more efficient through science and technology. We see something that needs improvement and we explore the various possibilities. And that, dear partners and friends, our guest for today is our goal in this activity. Our fellow innovators must make ideas a reality and explore how far those ideas take us. It is not about new products and processes, but also change in mindset, emphasizing the importance of innovation and the people behind them in improving our country's STI landscape and contributing to the national economic development.
It is my honor to join you in today's event, the DOST ITDI Innovation Conference or ICON, Unlocking Possibilities through Science, Technology, and Innovation. Touchy, transformative, deep science, high-intensity science, failures, mistakes. These are but a few of the buzzwords attached to the concept of innovation. At the level of business, however, this is how our business people perceive or define innovation. That which has the potential to create competitive advantage by providing new technologies, products, and services. Their desired outcomes focus on the micro perspective, such as competitive advantage, maximized ROI, and increased productivity. Administrators like us, on the other hand, view innovation this way: a work style that encourages innovative thinking and action and requires cultural change. The key measure of its success includes accepting failure. We ask the question, is innovation a value or a good? Naturally, policymakers and economists look for the fundamental outcomes of innovation at the macro level, like its effect on the economic growth of the country and the future of jobs. They ask, will it increase well-being of the public? Will it reduce sickness, poverty, and hunger? Will it increase communication and educational accessibility or sustain the environment? So what really is innovation? For most, the terms innovation and creativity are used interchangeably. While these words may be similar, they are also not the same. Creativity in business fosters unique ideas, but for an idea to be innovative, it must first be useful. Creative ideas may seem to lead to innovations, but if these don't necessarily produce financially and economically viable solutions to problems, then these are not innovations. Thus, innovation is a product, service, business model, or strategy that is novel and useful. This may be a major breakthrough in technology or new business model. Some can be upgrades or new features in a customer service protocol or an add-on to an existing product. How then do we use innovation to drive economic activity or productivity? There are two ways to increase economic growth. Increase the number of inputs that go to the productive process and develop new ways to get more output from the same number of inputs. The latter describes the essence of innovation quite well. The purpose of innovation is to come up with new ideas and technologies that increase productivity and generate greater output and value with the same input. Let me elaborate on how we are currently and further cooperate to achieve our country's economic growth through innovation. Each country progresses through the three stages of technological change and productivity, namely factor-driven growth, investment-driven growth, and innovation-driven growth. Factor-driven economies produce goods based on natural endowments and low labor costs. Investment-driven economies accumulate capital, technological, physical, and human, and offer investment incentives. And innovation-driven economies emphasize research and development, entrepreneurship, and innovation. We have passed through the first two stages. We are working hard to make good on the third stage. To progress from one growth stage to another involves transitioning from a technology-importing economy that relies on endowments, capital accumulation, infrastructure, and technology imitation to a technology-generating economy that focuses on creating new products or knowledge using state-of-the-art technology. This is what we can all achieve together through collaboration, and this is the main reason why we are holding this Innovation Conference organized by the Industrial Technology Development Institute, or DOST ITDI. Before the year ends, the National Innovation Council, NIC, will be launching the National Innovation Agenda and Strategy document, NIASD. This document will establish the country's 10-year vision, long-term goals, agenda, and strategies related to innovation. The National Innovation Council was set up in 2019 under Republic Act 11293, a law designed to support research and enterprises geared toward developing innovative solutions. Here, our government will play a key role supporting these institutions through policies, targeted incentives, R&D collaboration, and coordinated infrastructure. For the Department of Science and Technology, DOST, I am dreaming of implementing a deep science, high-intensity program that will shape the future of generations of Filipinos to come. I am imagining a massive collaboration among all of us and Project Smarter Philippines through data analytics, R&D, training, and adoption to put in place the necessary online education, research and development mechanisms, and infrastructure to design, establish, and help maintain completely smart cities and communities that rely on transportation, water and sanitation, and energy networks of ICT systems. Yes, I would like to dream big with all of you. I know that we can innovate big. So let me throw the ball and start playing in the game field of innovation. Muli, isang magandang araw sa ating lahat.
So, just a while ago this morning, you have heard our dear director as well as the secretary who made the message that speaks about contextualizing innovation. On the part of innovation, we all know that what this means to us, no? The scope and extent and the meaning of this innovation to us at the DOST. On the part of the ITDI, we clearly delineated what is invention and what is innovation. Because for us, we may not consider an invention an innovation unless it is transferred, commercialized, and its use is being maximized to solve pressing problems. So, ganun po namin tinitignan ang innovation ngayon. While in summary, we would realize that this innovation can be realized with creativity, and with that, we should think outside the box, no? For us to achieve incremental changes. Speaking of innovation, for the past years, the Technological Services Division has been carrying out a lot of activities like stakeholders meeting, consultative meeting, market testing, and we even had a series of technology offering wherein you are promoting the technologies that have been generated by the Institute. Medyo pinupush po namin itong aming mga technologies para naman magamit. But this year and this time, we would like to be different. No? We would like to have innovative approach. We would like to hear our relevant stakeholders, the industries, the program implementers, and we would like to hear from them because that will guide us in our direction on the future design and implementation of our R&D program. So that is the essence, no? And in the context of this ICON or Innovation Conference, let me say that this activity intends to harness the creativity and the ingenuity of the Institute, probably in the research and development of technologies that we think that could provide technological solutions to pressing problems, leading towards our goal of job creation and wealth generation. So po ang isang goal natin. While this ICON also hopes that the Institute may be able to contribute to the achievement of the 5 socio-economic agenda of the new administration. Hindi ko na po isa-isahin, paulit-ulit pa po siya. But of course, this is in close collaboration with you, the program implementers, and the relevant stakeholders. Now, in a while, you will be hearing our director. Dito na lang sa gitna, no? You will be hearing our director to walk you through the initiatives of ITDI in these areas. While we also prepared mga IEC and exhibit. Sana po naman mapansin niyo ang aming exhibit na pinrepare for you, no? Para naman po mas maunawaan niyo and to better understand all our efforts in the areas that we have mentioned. While our Deputy Director, Dr. Zoraida Ang, who will also serve as the moderator for the major part of this program, will walk you through on the technicalities and the way forward on how we could achieve our goal or expected output for this activity. No? Very important po ito sa amin. While our recognized, our speakers, invited speakers, which of course we recognize as the influencers and leaders in their special field, they will give us or be presented to us their plans, the programs, the framework, the challenges and issues that may serve as our input for in developing our future program. And also encouraging all our researchers, the panelists, of course, with our Deputy Director for R&D, who will also be serving as one of the panelists, to give reactions based on the presentation, to make some clarifications. Kumbaga po, talagang close engagement po ng ating mga tawag dito, all of us here, no? Ito po ang proper venue na magkausap-usap tayo, magkaalaman, and I think it will be, we'll be able to come up with a mas effective program, no, for, in terms of technological intervention or what we call the science, technology, and innovation. While we also prepared a survey, may pamigay ba natin the survey sa ating mga industry partners and relevant stakeholders. With this is very important to us because it will serve as an input, no? Para po malaman namin ano po ba talaga ang problem ng industry, para po mas focus po, for us to be more focused on the STI intervention that we could provide for you.
You've just witnessed the first DOST ITDI Innovation Conference, simply ICON, and some of the topics are renewable energy, with the Speaker, Division Chief of the Renewable Energy Management Bureau of the Department of Energy, no other than Mr. Gaspar Escobar Jr., on the topic on consumer protection and safety, with the Senior Trade Industry Development Specialist of the Bureau of Philippine Standards, Department of Trade and Industry, Engineer Frankincense Macula. Then on the topic of food security, the Socio-Economic and Sustainable Development Team Leader of the Food and Agriculture Organization, Ms. Maria Razella Kela. Then on the topic of disaster preparedness is the Director of the Disaster Response Management Bureau of the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Mr. Ray Martija. And on the topic of community livelihood is the Deputy Director of the DIC of City of the Philippines, Mr. Roderick Sapno. And of course, with the STI initiative of DOST ITDI presented by the Director of the DOST ITDI, no other than Dr. Annabel V. Briones, and with the video message of the Secretary of the Department of Science Technology, Dr. Renato U. Soledong Jr. And of course, this activity, the half-day activity of the first icon here in Alabang. This is MJ Lopino Balaguer of DZMJ Online, Dawa Sakat Makabuluhang Journalismo, your happiness channel.